Southwest 5653 over Jewel, contact Tower 133.3. Have a wonderful day.
Tower Jewel, scan 5653, you do the same.
American 1322, same for you, over Jewel, contact Tower 133.3. Have a nice night.
Call Tower, over Jewel, 1320.
South 1849, 2 miles from Hope. Maintain 7,000 till you're established localizer. Cleared ILS runway 17 right approach.
Okay, 7,000 still established on localizer, cleared for the 17 right ILS, Southwest 1849.
South 1849, reduce speed to 170, maintain that to Jewel.
170 to Jewel, Southwest 1849. 2385, this is 23.
Yes, the RNAV Zulu for Southwest 4741.
Southwest 4741, let me do some ciphering here, give me 1 second.
316 Denver approach, right?
Southwest 4741, if you want it, clear RNAV Zulu, runway 17 right approach.
Clear RNAV Zulu 17 right approach, Southwest 4741. That's not the RNAV Zulu.
48 Denver, thank you. Expect better for the ILS, runway 16 right.
Right, Scott 248.
Speed or greater, expect the ILS, runway 17 right. The altimeter is 2997.
Okay, 2997 inches, present speed or greater, and 17 right, 745.
Medevac 0, Mike Charlie, contact approach 128.45, we'll see you.
128.45, Medevac 520, Mike Charlie, good day.
Boutique 777, descend and maintain 1000.
Still maintain 11000, Boutique 777.
Executive 501, contact approach now 125.12, we'll see you.
512 today, exit 501.
Denver approach cameras 5494 out of 25.5, descending via the next 2 for 17 right with K-back.
5494 Denver approach, thanks. Expect the ILS runway 17 right. The altimeter is 2997.
Roger.
Approach a little Southwest 2894, 260, descending via the T-bar for 17 right, except to maintain 190, we have Quebec.
Spirit Wings 906, descend and maintain 11000.
Gonna maintain 11,000, Spirit Wings 906.
Southwest 2894 Denver approach, expect the ILS runway 17 right. The altimeter is 2997.
Southwest 2894, roger.
Spirit Wings 906, contact approach 123.85, we'll see you.
23.85, we'll say it's Spirit Wings 906.
Boutique 777, turn 5 degrees right, vectors for that east downwind.
5 degrees right, vectors for the downwind Boutique at 777.
Descending 101,000.
Sorry, 906, Denver approach, roger.
Southwest 3462, contact approach on 123.85, we'll see you.
2385, Southwest 3462, take care.
American 850, turn right heading 010.
Press Southwest 3462, descending out of 13.8, T-bar 2 for 16 right, with Quebec.
2 Denver approach, roger.
Denver, Southwest 1876, 9,000.
South 1876, Denver approach, roger.
17 right, 997, United 545.
United 545, thanks. Reduce speed out of 250 and comply with the rest of the speeds on the arrival.
Slow to 250 now and comply with the rest of the speeds, United 545.
United 745, stay your speed.
Yes, sir, 280 indicated.
Thanks.
17 right, localizer, I assume Southwest 2380.
South 2380, you are 5 miles from JPEX. Maintain 7,000 till you're established on localizer. Cleared ILS, runway 17 right approach.
Established, cleared ILS.
Southwest 4741, reduce speed to 170, maintain that to Jewel.
170 to Jewel, Southwest 4741.
Southwest 2380, speed 170 to Jewel.
170 to Jewel, Southwest 2380.
Southwest 5384, turn left heading 260.
Left turn 260, sketch 3.
Southwest 4638, contact approach on 123.85. Have a good night.
Currently it's 906, reduce speed to 190, then to set a maintain 9,000.
9,000, Spirit Wings 906.
American 850, turn right heading 080.
080, American 850.
That was 1876, turn right heading 010.
Turn 010, Southwest 1876.
4638, 14,700, told to maintain 13,210 inside.
That's 4638, Denver approach.
Cleared RNAV Zulu for runway 17 right approach.
Right now, Zulu 17 right, south 3512, thanks.
The 190, south of 2316.
American 850, maintain 190 knots or greater.
190 or greater, American 850.
133.3, you have a good night.
133.3, southwest 4741, good night.
South 2380, over Jewel, contact tower 133.3, have a wonderful evening.
Good day, look for southwest 2380.
Sky 5384, turn left heading 200 to join the final.
Left turn 200, join the final, Sky 5384.
Plus 16 right approach, American 850.
5384, you are 3 miles from JPEX, maintain 7,000 till you're established localizer, cleared ILS, runway 17 right approach.
Maintain 7,000 till established, cleared ILS, runway 17 right, Sky 5384.
Sky 5384, speed 170 to Jewel.
170 Jewel, Sky 5384.
10, contact Denver Center 125.9er, good day.
5.3, good day.
Alright, 170 till Jetson and tower there, American 850.
Spirit Wings 906, set to maintain 8,000.
To maintain 8,000, Spirit Wings 906.
Good day. Sky 5848, good day. Approach Denver altimeter 29097.
Spirit Wings 906, turn right heading 060.
Turn heading 060, Spirit Wings 906.
Left runway 16 right. Information Quebec is current, and the altimeter is 29097.
Status says 16 right, and Quebec, and after the 2997, I said 2 on my.
5.9er, good day.
080.
080, Spirit Wings 906.
Southwest 2316, you're going to go through the localizer for space.
Roger.
5.12.
Right heading 150. Cross Marin at 8,000, cleared ILS runway 16 right approach.
Right turn, 01, heading of 150 Marin 8,000, cleared for the ILS 16 right approach, Southwest 1876. That is 1239, maintain 280 knots or left.
South 2316, turn left heading 145, intercept the 16 right localizer.
Connected to PilotEdge.
Heading 145 to join the 16 right, localizer, southwest 2316.
Runway 906, turn right heading 100.
Altimeter 29097.
17 right, Commander 4298.
080, photo 190, Southwest 3462.
Runway 906, turn right heading 145, intercept the 16 right localizer.
6 right, localizer, Spirit Wings 906.
Skywest 4638, reduce speed to 170.
170, Sky 4638.
Sky 5288, Denver approach, thanks for Quebec. Expect the ILS runway 17 right. The altimeter is 29097.
Alright, thanks.
Not above 8,000, third ILS, runway 16 right approach, Spirit Wings 906.
Plus 1876, connect tower 135.3, good day.
76.
Southwest 2316, reduce speed to 170.
Photo 170, southwest 2316.
5848, center maintain 7,000.
7,000, Gus 5848.
Boutique 777, turn left heading 260.
Left 260, Boutique 777.
5848, turn left heading of 220.
That's heading 220, Gus 5848.
Greater Tilt Jetson, connect tower 135.3, good day.
Contact tower, Spirit Wings 906, good day.
Southwest 3462, turn right at 145, intercept the 16 right localizer, reduce speed to 170.
145, intercept localizer, photo 170, Southwest 3460.
Southwest 2316, 4 miles from Newland, cross Newland at or above 9,000, cleared ILS runway 16 right approach, maintain 170 knots.
170 knots, dual and that are above 9, cleared ILS 16 right, southwest, 2360.
Roger.
Denver approach canvas 5494, 14,000, descending me the next 2 for 17 right.
Success 5494, Denver approach welcome.
Maintain 170 knots until Judson. Go 3695, Denver, thanks, Quebec, current, accept badge for the ILS, runway 16 right.
Quebec 16 right,
Localizer.
Yeah, 545, Denver approach, Roger.
Yeah, 745, you also slow it quickie.
Yeah, 545, affirmative.
Okay, here we go.
Contact. 0 until Judson.
160 to Judson, that's 4638.
ILS 17 right approach, fatigue 777.
Fatigue 777, speed 170 to Jewel.
And 170 to Jewel, fatigue 777.
That was 3462, connect tower 135.3, good day.
Alright, looks like the fuel might have gone up a little bit. So we got, let's see, 11.7 is 5.3. No, the fuel's 5.4. So we're good on fuel. Temperature is 90. Information Oscar. Departing on 22. Albuquerque is landing 3 and 8. So we'll plan 8. Wind calm. Hazy. 7 miles. There's no weather in between. Lots of desert. And we're going west, so it's even 32,000. Follow that. take off on 2-2 with a 5-knot tailwind. Yeah, that looks fine. Okay. Alright, 5.4. Abdullah, hey buddy, how you doing? Nice to see you. Nice to have you drop by. How's your weekend been? We should load up. Load up. And we're taking 104. Calculator, 0 fuel weight, 58,014 minus 50,980 plus 1,000 momentum cargo. It's 80, 34. 58.014. Now we're matching SimBrief 28.5. So we'll do 58.0, 28.5. Looks like dead center CG, so good for that. Turn off the batteries so we can do a battery check. Good, man, doing good. How about you? I'm doing good. I did a DCS mission earlier today with a few of my buddies. So we had a blast with that. It was like almost 3 hours mission, but it was a blast. Did a bombing and a seed element. Me and one other guy. There was 4 of us flying. Me and another guy did the seed. No, we did the bombing, the first part, and then the second part we did seed. That's right. We got 19 quarts of oil. And hydro is full. So we'll do a battery charge check here. Looking for the arrows on both battery 1 and 2. Alright, got the arrows. Good to go. Get the APU fired up. Check our blade. All that is good. APU generator is available. I'll let the ground crew know we're going to disconnect the power so we don't electrocute them. Running off of APU, we can remove the ground power unit. Eric is good. We are at APA, I think. AMA. Mixed martial arts. AMA, and we're going to Albuquerque. Allegiant. Going very fast. Cost index 100. $3,600 feet. We'll need that in a moment. We are at gate 6, 35, 13, 2, 101, 42, 3, 4. So actually that is all good. So we'll align that. We need our Tropa. TRP. Top of climb, 5009. Temperature is 32, that matches. Turn on VHS. I'll log into let's just have a clearance, yeah, 121. 65. Pop that over there. Ground is 0.9er. And we'll get our updated ATIS, which is 1885.
Initial contact, you have information, Oscar. Amarillo International Airport, ATIS information, Oscar. 2353 Zulu. Wind variable at 5. Visibility 10. Sky condition, clear. Temperature 33. Dew point 16. Altimeter 29090. Arriving and departing runway 22. Visual approaches in use. VFR departures, contact clearance, delivery, advice on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Notice to airmen runway 422 closed. Read back all runway assigns and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact, you have information, Oscar.
If runway 422 is closed,
Amarillo International Airport, ATIS information, Oscar.
then how are
2353 Zulu.
they taking off
Wind
on
variable
22?
at 5. Visibility 10. Sky condition, clear. Temperature 33. Dew point 16. Altimeter 29090. Arriving and departing runway 22. Visual approaches in use. VFR departures, contact clearance, delivery, advice on course heading,
That's a typo.
altitude, and if
I'm gonna have
flight
to let
following.
them know that ATIS is showing runway 422 closed, but yet they're arriving and departing on 22, so that's not correct. Bouldernar 67. Hey buddy, how are you? Question, if you don't mind, Abdullah, how old are you? Yeah, I don't mind. I am 49, almost 50. I'll be 50 in October. Doing good? Glad to hear it, my friend. How's your weekend? What's left of it? It's Sunday. Alright, let's get our clearance. We're with Oscar, and we're with clearance.
Comedy checker 5x5.
Yeah, he should be doing that, but whatever. Good evening, Amarillo clearance, Allegiant 383 at the terminal with Oscar, IFR Albuquerque. See if we get what we filed. 54 this month.
Allegiant 383, Amarillo clearance. You said I for Albuquerque?
Affirmative to Albuquerque, Allegiant 383. Well, happy birthday. 54 young. Viewing this on my phone. You know, they actually make X-Plane mobile, which is kind of cool. I messed with it a little bit on my vacation. They've come a long way with the mobile part. I know that's not what you're talking about.
Clear to Albuquerque Airport via radar vectors. Panhandle is filed. Maintain 17,000. Expect flight level 320. 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 132. Correction. Departure frequency 119 or 0.5 and squawk 6040.
Cleared to Albuquerque via radar vectors, panhandled and is filed. Climb maintain 17,000, expect flight level 320 within 10. Departure 119 or 0.5, squawk 6040. Allegiant 383. Also, the ATIS has a typo and it shows arriving departing 22, however that runway is closed.
Allegiant 383, readback is correct, and yeah, thanks for the heads up.
Okay. And thank you. Oh yeah, man, no problem. Have no PC to run any sims. Hope too soon. Oh, well then you might be a good candidate for the mobile. It comes with some pretty cool looking planes. I mean, I don't know if you could fly online. They might have a mobile online network. Like I said, it was months ago that I just messed around with it because obviously my main thing is the flight sim computer stuff.
Rocket 169, Salt Lake City, ground, runway 16 left, taxi via hotel.
Alright, so I'm going to switch to ground control, and tower is, what is tower again? 18.3, so I'll get that set up. 18.3, and since we are loaded, fuel is done, so we'll turn off the fuel. We'll come down here and remove the fuel. And I need to get my ACARS. Where is it? Here it is. Alright, ACARS. Pull it from SimBrief. Amarillo, Albuquerque, Allegiant 383. This cargo is actually, that's pulls pounds. I need 63.50. Don't need direct. All that is correct. So we're going to go ahead and start the flight. Got that going. And GPS is primary, cruising at 32,000. So runway doesn't really matter because we're just doing, I mean the runway does matter. Let me see if they've updated the ATIS. Just gonna cheat real quick instead of listening to it. It still shows the same, that's right. I guess we'll plan, let me see what the wind is doing. Wind's out of the north. So we're gonna want $3-1, I guess. And I'll just punch in 3-1. The wind is actually the performance would be better with a tailwind. That way I can use the performance either direction. So if, yeah, that's what I'll do. All right, let me back that up. Back that up. So we're gonna plan 1-3, and that way the performance will work either way.
Oakland Tower, Walker 463, clear of 28 right at Echo, parking signature.
That's when I get my PC.
Parking via Charlie, have a great day.
Oh wait.
Parking via Charlie, Walker 463, good day.
Yes, I have. It works great. Not sure if I'm going to run XP11 or FS 2020. When you get your PC, get both because, like, X-Plane is my go-to flight sim for accurate flight model and, you know, just a ton of airplanes and add-ons and free stuff. I mean, there's so much free stuff for X-Plane, it's crazy. Like, you can practically get away with not having to buy anything. Including the Zebo mod, which is they take the base 737 and they make it into a payware, like $100 quality aircraft that you get for free. So I would definitely get X-Plane 11 as your primary sim, and obviously I don't know your finances, but if you can afford FS 2020 as a second sim just for, you know, putzing around and testing it and having fun with it, but because I have both. But X-Plane 11 is just superior, you know, right now. Just in all the system depth, it's just superior, and it's very well done with performance, and it doesn't crash the desktop. Every time Microsoft updates their sim, something breaks. So, and they force you to update it too. Where X-Plane, you don't have to update until you want to update. So you can actually wait for them to work out any bugs and then update. So I would go with X-Plane as your primary and Flight Sim as just a backup. And what's up, Das? Alright, Panhandle VOR is PNH. Put that there. It's obviously this top one because it's 1 nautical mile. And we're going to do PNH airway. So jetway 6. So J6.
Salt Lake Tower, Walker 169, ready to go. 16 left.
To come carry TCC. Pop that there. And then Albuquerque, we're going to do runway 8 Zulu. Coulter 3. Is it the C-O-L-T-R? Yeah, that one. Coulter 3. And that approach.
Salt Lake Tower, Walker 169, ready to go. 16 left.
And we're taking it from Tucumcari. So we're going from Tucumcari to Coulter 3. Arnett Zulu via Tinto.
Clear for takeoff, 16 left, Walker 169.
And all that looks good.
Sorry for the day. I was just make sure I didn't have to assign you a departure headed.
Absolutely no worries. I had a radio issue earlier today, so I thought maybe that was it.
Would like to set up some real sim gear also, so to be more realistic. Yes, yeah. That I don't personally own any of their stuff, but I don't have anything like. One day I probably will get some of their stuff. Their stuff is more tailored for general aviation, like smaller airplanes. Like they have really good workups for what is that? The Cirrus, I think. The Cirrus 22 or whatever it's called. Like they have also very good setup for TBM. And I don't fly them enough to justify the cost, but if you prefer the smaller airplanes, then by all means, that is definitely the way to go. That's it, the Cirrus 22. Yeah, I knew it was something like that. I like, if you follow my channel for a while, I like complicated aircraft. Like, even my my GA stuff is like King Airs, you know, with all the checks and all that stuff. Airliners is just, these are busy airplanes to me. We'll grab our wind. And our weight is, I wrote it down, 58.0 and 28.5. So I got those from here, 58.0, 28.5. Then our fuel is 5.4. That will populate our time. Have I looked at Flight Illusions? No, I haven't even heard of that. Is that a hardware company like Real Sim Gear? 40 minutes. Yeah, you want about 45 minutes extra, so we're good.
Walker 169, contact departure.
We're good
Departure,
there.
Walker 169.
And we'll drop this to 500.
Salt Lake departure, hello, Walker 169, 6,000, 800, 21, 0,000, 160.
Blast out of here at 200.
Walker 169, Salt Lake City,
MDA
departure, radar
for that
contact.
approach.
Call and maintain, flight level 230.
Flight level 230, Walker 169.
RNAV 8 MDA 5619 5619, all that is good. Yes, and sim kits. Oh, cool. I'll have to look that up. That says he's the opposite. He finds IFR flights boring and VFR more challenging to do properly. Yeah, VFR is definitely more challenging as for knowing where you are and you know, flying the airplane properly, making sure you're at right altitudes and not busting you know, airspace, restricted airspace. So it is more challenging. But but you fly simpler planes than I do typically. So I'd rather do more complicated planes IFR, that way I don't have to worry about the airspace. It's just everything is already pre-authorized, so I don't have to worry about airspace. But I do plenty of VFR. I did a VFR last night, matter of fact. I just do way more IFR. Do you have real flight time? I do, not much. I'm just, like, my real flight time is just kind of like for sport, you know? I just go up with an instructor. I'm not trying to get a real PPL or anything. I just go up like 2-3 times a year. So I do log my hours, but I'm not trying to get a license. And my main thing is flight sim, because for me to go up in a real 172, it's $250 an hour, and I can buy a ton of sim gear for $250 an hour. So I put all my money into my flight sim stuff to make it as real as I can make it. Alright, we need our perf. So I need to get my performance. IFR, I find, or Das says he finds IFR boring, just A to B, and someone else tells you what to do. And it costs a lot to fly, yeah, for sure. You have 56.5 hours in the real world? Sweet. Yeah, I've probably got like 10, if that. But I have thousands of hours on these networks, PilotEdge and VATSIM. I have probably close to 3,000 hours flying a whole multitude of different aircraft. I fly like 20 different aircraft on the sim, so I know a lot about a little. I'm not an expert in any. It's cheaper for sure. Simming is cheaper, yeah. No, I get it. Everybody does typos. Scheduling my next 2 already, but I don't like the wallet drain. A lot of people take out loans when they're, you know, trying to get their license.
Welcome 169, contact Salt Lake Center 135.7.
In PilotEdge, if you're looking to get your license, Boldnar, PilotEdge is really a great resource for student pilots. Alright, we're going to plan 13, so heading is 137. Elevations, it's higher than 2,000, but that's as high as this thing goes.
Welcome 169, Salt Lake Center, climb and maintain level 360.
2408. The wind is variable at 5. Let's see what my injector is saying. My injector shows 334 at 5, and I use real world weather. So we're doing 33. It's 1012. And our takeoff weight is 63.4, and we're gonna flex. And we're not too heavy. And we have plenty of runway, so we'll stick to that. Air conditioner will be off. Our CG is 28.5. So this is our performance numbers. 137 is V1. 39 is rotate, and V2 is 140 with a flex of 57. No loans for UDAS, no debt. It's a smart way to do it. Pay as you go. You're in no rush. It's not like you're trying to make a career out of it. People that are trying to make careers out of it, you know, that makes sense because, you know, it's like a student loan to them. If you need a loan, you can actually afford it. Well, if you can afford to pay the loan, health problems puts a stop to all that stuff. Hey, you and me both, buddy. You are not alone. That's one of the main reasons I'm not trying to get my PPL is because I can't pass a medical. Like, I would never be able to get the medical certificate. But as long as you have an instructor with you, you can still go up and fly, obviously, because you have 50-something hours, so you already know that. But yeah, so that's why I'm not, you know, gung-ho about it, because I can't get a license anyway. Alright, so 137 is our V1, which is our rejected takeoff speed. 139 is our rotate, and this works for the other runway as well, because I picked the tailwind side to do this. So these numbers will work either way. And we're going to flex 57. And if we needed to come right back, we'll land on 13. So AMA 13. That's distance and bearing. Actually, $31. There we go. Turn on our fuel pumps. And she cleared us to 17,000 feet. Climb and nav are blue. Tell these guys to go away. I can get this to go away. There we go. And then we need to charge this bottle, which is the emergency brake. And the cargo doors are attached to the yellow hydraulic system, so you could just close a cargo door, and it will charge that. You know, pressurize the bottle, and then you lose the pressure, obviously. Bleeds down the pressure. Do an emergency generator check real fast. Doors are shut. Clear out these cautions. Lower the lights. Clear out these. Check FADIC, just the engine displays here. Engine displays are operational. Alright, all those lights are good. Shut that door and we'll give her a lock.
Yes, Captain. We are waiting for your instruction. Ground to fly deck. All holds and hatches are closed. Walk round complete.
Alright, I want to... I'm gonna push back to... I don't need to go all the way. Let's just do this number so that way we can
Now the cockpit, plan acknowledged. Call us
turn
to
the
menu
right
when you're
way.
ready to go.
This is
Now
actually
the
a
cockpit,
non-movement
the nose driving
area,
up now.
so we don't need to get push clearance, I don't think. Yeah, this is all non-movement, so that's fine. So remove, hide those guys. Close that.
All doors and hatches are closed. We're connecting now.
Oh, I agree with you, Dad. When it comes to the interest, yeah, interest. Sometimes you just have to get loans, though. Credit is just as important. You know what I mean? Like, even if you take out small loans, nothing that are, you know, really big, but credit is very important if you want to get anything. You sure look like you know what you're doing. Well, I do this every day. This is what I do. Yeah, this is my main aircraft too. I fly this more than anything else I own. So yeah, I know this aircraft pretty well.
Nose connected and bypass pins inserted. Release brakes.
So we're gonna update our fuel here. I'll update the time to probably like 37 or so. 36. Okay, that's fine. I think the coast is clear. Yep, coast is clear.
Okay, push is commencing. Go ahead and start the engines.
Fire test. But yeah, this is what I do, right? This is how I go to work, kind of. Alright, let's start her out. Ignition. I like to monitor hydraulics on the bottom, make sure everything is working, and engine up top. And we'll turn on the beacon light. I have undetermined credit. My house was done with the underwriter. Mortgage is only approved debt due to size of it, and it's secured and investment income it maintained. I've done all life without credit. Yeah, but I would have to say for the majority of people, like if you want to buy a car, like a new car, if you don't have credit, you're not going to get a new car. Like it's not going to happen unless you buy the car with cash. But not all of us, like, you know, my car is $30-something thousand. I don't have $30,000. It's actually more than $30,000 for my car. So it's like, you know, if you want to get anything nice and new, you pretty much have to have credit these days. So you know, that's why I say credit is very, very important. To you know, you don't have to take out mega loans by any means, but you definitely would want to have credit. What do you do for a living? I'm retired from the city. I'm retired military and also retired from my city. So you're looking at what I do. I wanted to learn a new trade, so I took up aviation as a new trade. I'm just too old and too beat up to try to you know, do this as a living. Well, I can't anyway. But yeah, I'm retired military and city.
Just disconnected and bypass pin removed. Signals on the right. We'll see you.
Don't do new cars and get used. Save the monthly payment. You can do it under 2 years rather than 5. Oh, I agree, man. I totally agree. I used to have to get, when I was younger, I had to only get used cars, and I would pay cash or have to get co-signers when I was younger. So yeah, it's definitely something that most people should have, or try to, you know, get good credit. Credit cards are bad if you don't use them properly. I got into that trouble too. But I'm all good now with credit. It took me a long time to figure it out, but I got it figured out finally. Alright, ignition is good there. Oxygen is off, so we're going to turn that on. Now it's green. Give the mask a test there. We are facing 160. Turn on 160. Is that fine? We need to check our trim. Alright, we got a CG 27.9, so up 0.1. Pop that there. Good to go. APU off, window pitot heat on, everything else is lights out, which is what you want for an Airbus. Boeing is kind of the opposite. Do right, left, rudder, speed brake. Turn on our taxi lights. Do need to turn on our squawk 60-40. TARA 60-40. I know you're supposed to do that at the runway, but I always forget, so I just do it now. It's a sim. Alright, we're squawking. Let's update our ATIS.
Altimeter 2990. Arriving and departing runway 22. Visual approaches in use.
Fixed that,
VFR departures,
okay.
contact clearance delivery. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Notice to airman runway 422 closed. Read back all runway assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Oscar.
Still with Oscar. Do all these checks real fast. Doors are shut. Systems are normal. Cabin is a go. So we're gonna taxi to 13, so we're gonna go left here. Suicide car. Alright, I'm on ground control, 0.9er. Where are we? Amarillo. We're with Oscar. Amarillo ground, Allegiant 383 at the terminal. Current with Oscar, ready to taxi. Let's see what she gives me.
Welcome to the party, pal!
Allegiant 383 Amarillo ground on quest. No, just a moment for me, actually.
Roger.
Gotta check something.
Let's see what I missed here.
Alright, Allegiant 383, runway 13, taxi via Papa.
Runway 13 via Papa, Allegiant 383. Let's head on out to Papa. Papa don't preach. Don't do new cars. Let me see. New car loses 45% of value the moment you drive off the lot. Never do new. Yeah, like I said, it's just personal preference when it comes to that. Like, I like warranties. I've had enough used cars in my life that I'm over it with warranties. Like, if a car breaks, I just want to bring it back to them and say, fix your shit. You know? And I was leasing cars for a long time because it's cheaper to lease as well, especially if you don't drive that much. So right now I'm currently leasing my car, but I kind of like it. So I think at the end of the lease I might just do the option to buy, just for that reason, you know, because when you lease the car, you're just putting money away. You don't ever want to do a down payment on a lease, because if something happens to the car, you just literally threw that money away. So you have to get the payments that you can afford. But you know, I don't have many bills. I have my car, and that's practically it. I got a few other things, but the car is my biggest. Oh, thanks for the follow. Appreciate the follow. Welcome to the channel. Das is one of my regulars. He's on the streams with me during the day a lot, during the week. And how can I pull you up on Twitch on my PC? What is my Twitch name? Is it Chase? Chase 1399. So yeah, so on the PC, just search Chase 1399 and you'll find my channel on that. But you followed it, so you should be okay. You probably followed it after you wrote that. Oh, yeah, see, that's what happens when I get behind on the chat. I see that you found me because obviously you followed. So the sims you have is FS 2004, FSX, and X-Plane 10. Just no PC as of yet. Yeah, I had the first FSX when it came out, but I haven't really done flight sims until DCS, and then I went from DCS to X-Plane 11, and then X-Plane 11 got me to the ATC stuff to learn how to fly in a sim like you would in the real world. Right, we're coming up to, I think that's the, yeah, that's the runway up here. Spoilers armed, max brakes. Takeoff config check is normal. Perf is good. We'll let the crew know. And we'll turn off the packs for takeoff. You have to hold short of the runway.
Walker 129, contact Los Angeles Center 124.62. See ya.
Right, we're going to go to tower, and departure is 19.5. I'll get caught up on the chat here once I'm in the air. We'll have plenty of downtime. 18.3, all that is set. Performance is set. Landing lights, strobes. Amarillo Tower, Allegiant 383, hold short 13. Tree.
Allegiant 383, Amarillo Tower, fly runway heading, runway 13, clear for takeoff.
Runway heading 13, clear for takeoff, Allegiant 383. Alright. You're set. packs off, takes the bleed air from the air conditioning and uses it for the engine instead of air conditioning. Engine's 50%. Engines are stable. Flex 57, SRS is active, airspeed's alive. Knots, cross-checked. Do you want to rotate? And we got positive rate, gear coming out. Feet, we'll go climb thrust, pitch down for speed, climb thrust, do runway heading here, and I'm just going to hold up at 200 knots because we're going the opposite direction that we want to go anyway, so there's really no point in going any faster, going the wrong way. So we'll turn our packs back on. Do that.
Allegiant 383, contact Amarillo departure.
Over to departure, Allegiant 383, see ya. 19.5 is departure. Departure is... who is it? Albuquerque. Albuquerque Center, Allegiant 383. 8,000, climbing 17,000.
Allegiant 383, Amarillo departure, radar contact. Turn right heading 240, vectors to Tucumcari VR.
Right turn heading 240, vectors for Tucumcari, Allegiant 383. Oh, I see. It is Amarillo approach. Okay. Thought that was Albuquerque. My bad. Alright. I read the wrong thing. Alright, so now we're facing the right way, so we're going to pick up the pace here. $215 knots. This flaps will retract automatically. I don't have to do anything. And then at 220, I'll take out the rest of the flaps. There goes the flaps. I'll take out the slats. I have to do that part manually, so that comes out. Slats retract. Increase our speed. Turn off the lights. I'm going to get dinged on my ACARs for that one. All right. And Boldner, he was on your phone. I think 12 is coming out soon. X-Plane 12, yeah, I'm definitely gonna get that. That would be coming out. They're probably going to announce more information on that during this next big sim get-together that they do. What is it, Las Vegas this year? It's not SimVenture. I'm confusing that with the other thing we just did. This is good, getting to see X-Plane 11 in use. Yeah, this is also highly optimized X-Plane 11. Like, I have a lot of ortho scenery and stuff like that, so it's a little bit different. But yeah, so I think they're going to make an announcement at some point in the near future about when X-Plane 12 will be coming out. I'm guessing it will probably be after the new year. That's just my guess. I have no idea. But I know they're hard at work on it. When they're working on the main differences is not so much the code for the flight model, like that's already really good. They're just working on the lighting and the atmosphere and the weather, which is huge. You know, that's how they're going to compete with the Microsoft Flight Sim, you know, visually. They're not going to have the Bing Maps or Google Maps or whatever they use. But
Agent 383, contact Albuquerque Center 127.85.
Albuquerque 127.85, Allegiant 383. 27, and I saw what you asked about the ATC. I'll show you that in a moment. 127.85. Albuquerque Center, Allegiant 383, 14,800, climbing 17,000.
Agent 383, Albuquerque Center, climb maintain flight level 230.
Climb maintain flight level 230, Allegiant 383. 230. Is this VATSIM? No, this is PilotEdge. So PilotEdge is a much higher step up from VATSIM. I fly on VATSIM a lot in the evenings, but there's just no guaranteed ATC on VATSIM. There's nothing scheduled for tonight that I wanted to participate in. So PilotEdge is what I fly on, like darn near all my flights. Most of them are flown on this network. This is a payware ATC service, subscription based. You can pay monthly, or you can pay, I guess you could pay a one-a-year fee and get a little discount that way. Once I get through my transition altitude, I'll show you more about PilotEdge. But so I pay $35 a month, and it gives me both of their subscription packages, which is basically from Denver west, like the entire half the country. I have guaranteed ATC 15 hours a day. And these are controllers that, like, unlike VATSIM, where VATSIM is just people volunteering and this just as a hobby, for the ATC guys, you know, to provide the radar services. Well, on PilotEdge, what I'm flying on right now, is these controllers are paid, and they're paid very well, from what I understand. And they're, you know, they're very highly trained. A lot of them are either, like this controller right now, he's also a well-known streamer, but he's an ex-business jet pilot, so he knows what he's doing. and most of them have real-world experience, and some of them are even certified, FAA certified for ATC radar stuff. So these guys know what they're doing for sure. If he doesn't give me a more direct route to Tucumcari, I'm going to say something. Unless I messed up the heading, which is possible. But yeah, these guys are very highly trained controllers. You get what you paid for. And anytime I want to fly, there's always someone to talk to. Like on VATSIM, they use a top-down model, so you're not using real-world frequencies all the time. Like if there's only a center on, you would have to talk to the center to get your taxi clearance. Well, on PilotEdge, you dial up whatever the real-world frequencies are, which is why I was looking at this.
Allegiant 383, contact Albuquerque Center 134.6.
Albuquerque 134.6, Allegiant 383. And as you can tell, you still get plenty of frequency changes like you would in the real world. Albuquerque Center, Allegiant 383, foot level 1906, climbing 230.
Allegiant 383, Albuquerque Center, climb maintain foot level 320.
I maintain foot level 320. Also, I'm still on a heading of 240.
I'm sorry, Allegiant 383 for Tucumcari.
Clear direct Tucumcari, Allegiant 383. 332, going all the way up. So we'll go direct. Insert. As long as we do that. Golden. Check my cabin pressure real quick. Make sure I didn't forget nothing. Alright, good. And let me lower the sounds a tiny bit. Or a lot. I'll turn it back up when we come into land. And we're coming up to our cruise soon. So they don't cover the East Coast. No, and it's good that they don't. Not good for me. I live on the East Coast. Well, here's the thing about that argument. I thought the same way when one of the reasons I didn't first join PilotEdge is because they don't control the East Coast, and I enjoy flying on the East Coast. But then that's where VATSIM comes into play. So when I do want to fly on the East Coast, I fly on VATSIM, in the evenings when the Boston guys are on, the New York guys are on. So you can usually find air traffic control on VATSIM on darn near any weeknight. Let me what is it called? VAT USA. And let me see here. I'll bring up some websites to show you real quick. So this is a weekend. This is a Sunday. So let me switch screens here. So this is VATSIM that I'm showing you. So as you can tell, even if you wanted to fly on the east side right now, you only have LaGuardia online. There's no other ATC online right now. So all these people that say they have online experience, they're lying out their ass, because this guy is not talking to anyone. He's just flying to IAD, Washington. So he's flying without any radar services. So that to me is fake flying. It's like, they claim they have all these hours, but it's not true online. Now these guys up here, they're being controlled. So these guys are being controlled. So that's the one thing I don't like about VATSIM is it's hit and miss. You have these VAT USA calendar events. So like I'll probably take part in the Fort Worth SmackDown. So that way I know for VATSIM that I'm going to be guaranteed ATC at least around these airports. But that's the problem. Then you look on the West Coast, right? Only the LA, the ZLA is online. You have some Seattle and Portland guys, I guess, but that's it. Okay, so here's PilotEdge. Where's... Where's the...
Number 6744, 13 Big Sky approach, squawk 4363.
Oh, here it is. They must have moved it. All right, so this is the subscription area. And so you can pay $20 a month and get all this yellow, and these are all towered airports, these dots. And of course, you have a lot of towered airports in the ZLA, the LA area. So, or you can pay $20 for the ZLA, or you can pay $35 and get both, and you get all of it, and it's 15 hours of ATC service a day. And then these guys also, like, you look at the
thank you.
You look at the LA area, the airspace, right? So this is the, before I look at the chat, I need to get this thought out. So you look at the LA area, and you have all this airspace, different airspace. You got the Bravos, you got the Charlies, you got the, well, that's a VOR. Where's a Delta? There's a Delta in here somewhere. Here's a Delta. You got the Delta, you got the Charlie and the Bravo. You got all this airspace. And now let's come over to, let's come over here to the East Coast. So you have airspace here, but it's not as, I mean, this is the busiest airspace in the world, but it's not as confusing. It's not so bad as it is over here. So if you learn to fly in the PilotEdge area, then the theory is you can fly anywhere in the United States comfortable, because you would have had the experience needed to fly in any of these busier air places. So here's the other bonus. When you fly on PilotEdge, not only are you guaranteed ATC and professional grade ATC in having it as realistic as possible with the right frequencies, you get to fly in the mountains, and you have just beautiful scenery to fly. You know, whereas the East Coast, it's all flat. You know, you have to mount some mountains over here, but you know, LA area and Seattle and Portland, this is just all beautiful country to fly around, and there's a lot of challenging things that you can do, that you can challenge yourself. And here's the other thing: if you're a student pilot, they have these CAT ratings, which is VFR training. And you just click on, you do them in order, and this is how you learn how to fly in all the airspaces. And these controllers will give you a test at the end. You know, it's pass or fail. So, you know, here's a little description, a little video. So, I mean, I know many real-world flight instructors that tell their students that they should join this at least for a month or two to take the CAT ratings when they're first starting out, because it goes over all the VFR stuff that you would usually deal with, to include, you know, like a Bravo transition, which I've done this coastal route a few times. You know what I mean? It's just, there's so much to it. And then when you're done the CAT ratings, you can go to the I ratings, which is IFR training.
6744, enter left downwind, runway 28 left.
They also have seminars and a whole bunch of stuff. And they also have what do you call it? One-on-one training, but that does cost extra. So it's, you know, this network just has so much to offer, and you have, you know, these are all real people flying. But if you want to see what airplanes they're giving you radar services for separation purposes, these are all drones, which are pre-recorded flights, but these aircraft are flying around. Like this is, yeah, that's me. So when we get near Albuquerque, these are all aircraft that the PilotEdge controllers see. So as you can tell, there's just a ton of VFR traffic. So yeah, people always tell me, oh, I don't want to pay for this. They don't control the east side. Well, who cares? I mean, if you want a quality air traffic control environment with, you know, good training and guaranteed ATC, I mean, if you wanted to fly this that we're doing right now on that sim,
should keep you on the south
you wouldn't
side
be
of the field,
talking to
so you shouldn't
anybody.
be overflying the
So I
departure end of
really,
the runways.
you know, I really urge people to give PilotEdge a try because you really can't beat it.
2371 Tango, Albuquerque Center, did you check in?
Slow down here. Oops.
Yeah, checked in a little bit earlier, level 450. We got a descend on discretion 2240.
Thank you, I just wanted to make sure.
I'll call when we descend. We're going to hang out here for a bit.
Totally fine.
Expedite my climb here. I don't have much of a cruise. I'm going to stop my climb actually at, let's stop at 30. Yeah, let's stop at 30. Albuquerque Center, Allegiant 383. Can I stop at flight level 300?
Allegiant 383, for another maintain flight level 300.
I maintain flight level 300, Allegiant 383. Right, let's stop at 300 and we'll change that there. And we'll have a little bit of a longer cruise. Yeah, about a 5-minute cruise. That'll work. Turn off your seat belts. And I had to get all that off my chest, so to speak, before I looked at chat. Okay, let me see here. Das pretty much said similar things that I was talking about the airspaces. East Coast has nothing on it that would be beneficial for PE to expand. Yeah, that's why you know, like Keith, the founder and owner of PilotEdge, he's heard that argument so many times. People always ask him, when are you gonna expand to the northeast? And there's forum after forum about it, and it's basically where I got my argument from, you know, is just that in itself. Lots to take in, all good. Yeah, man. And, you know, they give you, it used to be 2 weeks. I don't know if they changed it to hours or something now, but they give you a trial period that you can test out PilotEdge for free to see if you like it. But, you know, especially you know, you fly in the real world, and it's just a great resource to hone your skills and be challenged. And these controllers will correct you. I mean, some people get annoyed by it, but I mean, you're paying them to correct you, right? I mean, you want to be safe in the real world. And so they will correct you when you make mistakes. Some people get mad about it, but whatever. I mean, eventually you'll stop making the mistakes. I make mistakes too, even after thousands of hours. So it's going to happen, but this place is where you're supposed to make mistakes. I hear so many people make mistakes on VATSIM, and the VATSIM controllers never correct you. They never correct you. So how are you going to know? I mean, they do sometimes, but usually at the ground level, like if you taxi wrong, that's usually where I hear people being called out. But if you make a mistake, or if you use the wrong lingo or something like that, on VATSIM, they're not really going to tell you anything about it. So PilotEdge is really the place to go for learning and to practice, you know, what you're going to do in the real world. It's really good. Okay, off my soapbox. Let's see. PilotEdge has these cool things too, like this D-ATIS that I'm fixing to use here. Alright, Albuquerque is Juliet. And they're landing, of course, they're landing a different way. Okay. So I have set up for runway 8. So I'll have to figure that one out here in a second. The altimeter is 3002. See if there's anything closed. I do need the weather. So 210 at 6. Temperature is 33. The altimeter is 3002.
Number 6744. Didn't hear you at the midfield. Call runway 28 left, clear to land.
Landing 2126. RNAVs are in use.
Need a call sign with that read, please.
See how he just corrected that pilot? And that's what you want. You want to be corrected. They're kind of anal on this network, but because they pride themselves.
Legion 383 descend to the Coulter 3 arrival, runway 26 transition, Albuquerque altimeter 3002.
Send via the Coulter 3 arrival, 26 transition, 3002, Legion 383. But you know, they pride themselves on the proper lingo and everything. I need to update my wind, which means I have to put in a new perf. We're coming up to our top of descent here soon. So this Coulter 3 go to 10,000 because we're probably going to be, yeah, that's for 2126. So we'll reset for 10,000. And we're now going to be leaving our last assigned, so I got to let them know. So we'll hit that, manage mode. Albuquerque Center, Legion 383 is leaving 300.
Roger.
Alright. Now that the engines are not screaming in my ears, we can raise the volume a little bit. Push that out, put that on, and then I need to change the approach. So let's put in, how am I going to do this? Let's do second. Albuquerque, and I'm going to want the RNAV. Is it 26? Let's see here. Yeah, RNAV 26. Zulu, I think. I have 26 Zulu, Coulter 3, and it's going to be from Tuca. Don't need a transition. So second starts at Coulter. So we'll switch flight plans at Coulter, which is right here. between 14 and for level 180, and then it should go Yaley and then Tuca. Yaley, Tuca. And then all that looks correct. Alright. So I just have to remember to switch. Need to switch at Coulter. I'm slowing down for this speed here. Albuquerque has, let me see, A, B, Q. Let's just pop that in there. To put the VOR, we're 70 miles away from Albuquerque VOR. And we need to do second perf because I'm going to be using this one. And the MDA for 26 Zulu. I'm not very good at multitasking, guys. I don't know how streamers chat and do this at the same time. So 26 as MDA. I'll show you the chart here in a minute. 5745, 5745. And the weather is 3002. And the temperature is 33, at least it was. We'll double check that. 210, 6. So that's fine. And we're coming up to Coulter. COLTR. So let's just activate the second since we're going straight there. Yeah, that makes the most sense. Alright, so we're gonna hold our vertical speed and our heading. We're gonna activate. And then we're gonna do direct Coulter. Don't worry about that. Go back to manage mode. Everything's in managed. Bring in some air brakes. Okay. Have to be under 180 at Coulter. Looks like it will be. Yeah, that's fine. And we're coming up to transition altitude. And Goldner 67. Do you follow any real world pilots on YouTube? Yeah, I follow Steve, Super Steve. He flies the TBM. I watch him. There's a Kodiak.
Albuquerque Center, citation 237.
Kodiak pilot that I watch.
450, descending level 240. Roger.
Alright, we're on 3002. 18.6, 18.6, that's correct. Cabin pressure should be dropping, which it is. And let me check this chart. So we got 26 Zulu. I'm gonna take it from Tuca and make a right turn. And then the final approach fix is Jinga at 7,000, which is actually here. So Jinga 7,000. Let me make sure that shows proper. Jinga 7,000. That's correct. Okay. Looking good. We should be getting approach here shortly. So let's update this. F is not going to work. It's still Juliet, so nothing's changed. We're on the right transition now. So coming up to Tuca, expect RMP. Okay. So we'll say 26. 25 miles away. Max landing weight 65 with 61.1, so we're going to wait. There goes my fuel exchange. That's fine, that's nothing. That will clear itself. Yaley has to be above 11,000. We're coming up to our profile here.
Allegiant 383, contact Albuquerque approach 127.4.
Albuquerque approach 127.4, Allegiant 383. 27.4. Pop that over there. And we are current with Juliet. Albuquerque approach, Allegiant 383, descend via the Coulter 326 transition, leaving 1,500. Current with Juliet. Request Arnav Zulu 26 approach. So then we can take this.
Allegiant 383, Albuquerque approach, Albuquerque altimeter 3002, thank you for Julia. After Taco, cleared Arnav Zulu runway 26 approach.
After Taco, cleared Arnav Zulu 26 approach, Allegiant 383. Alright, so we continue to bring this down to our final approach fix, which is 7,000. 7,000 at Jinga. Yeah, 7,000 at Jinga, okay. Bring this down, we're at 220. And I do want to slow this down to 190. Got plenty of time to do that. We're going to turn on our seat belts and all of our lights.
In preparation for landing, please adjust your seat backs so they are upright and stow your tray tables. Please turn off any laptop computers and stow them. Flight attendants will walk into the cabin with vital time picking up any remaining cups and glasses from the service animals. We'll be landing soon.
2,500.
There's 200 knots left of there, so we can go to flaps 2, arm that, put that on. It's down to 180 knots. Check our perf. All that is correct. My weather injector shows 3002, 33, 210 at 6. So weather injector is good.
2,500.
Good.
Alright, so tower. No, that's the wrong.
I'm good with whatever you want to do, sir. Just tell me what you want, I'll make it happen.
26. 26. 120.3 is tower.
Roger, it's a non-towered field that you're heading to. You can expect a visual approach into the airport itself, and your clear direct destination.
20.3, lights are on, all that is good. Flaps 3, gear down. Missed approach procedure. Climb to 8,000 feet. Straight out. Straight out. So we'll reset for 8,000 once we hit the final approach fix. We should be getting a decel here soon. Right about there. Ground here is 53, so 5, 6, 7, 73. Got plenty. Got 13,700 feet of runway. We got ourselves plenty of runway. Coming up to our final approach fix. Jenga at 7,000. I believe we're now on managed. So we're going to arm approach here. Didn't capture it. That's alright, it doesn't always capture it. So we'll set that for missed.
Seattle Center, good afternoon. Mooney, November 515, Papa Mike on the ground at Odessa, which is 43 Delta, looking to pick up IFR to Auburn, which is Sierra 50.
Alright.
Mooney 515, Papa Mike, Seattle Center is clear to the Sierra 50, airport is filed, climb maintain 8,000. Departure frequency 132.6, squawk 5666, hold for release.
You know, I didn't get tower, so...
Cleared to Auburn as filed, altitude 8,000, 132 spot 6 on the frequency 5666 transponder and hold for release 515 Papa Mike.
25 Papa Mike, read back. Just looking ahead, 8,000 is not going to cut it for your routing.
8,000.
At least after you get past Moses Lake. We can start you at 8, but we're going to need you to go up to 10,000 almost, you know, as soon as you depart. Do you want to just file for, do you want to just be cleared for 10, or do you want to just maintain 8 until Moses Lake?
Cleared for 10, 515 Papa Mike, thank you.
5 Papa Mike, maintain 0,000. The rest of your deck was correct, and hold for release. Give me a call when you are number 1 and ready for departure.
Will do, thank you, 5 Papa Mike.
Legion 383, late call for you, runway 26, clear to land, and I'll get you over to the tower shortly.
It's okay, I'm flying the mist at this point at Legion 383.
Alright, Legion 383, when able, same intentions.
If you could just vector me back around for the same approach, that would be great at Legion 383.
Legion 383, Roger, flat establishment's approach procedure for now. Expect vectors momentarily, and I'll get you to Brando shortly. And expect approach from Brando.
Plan the missed approach procedure for now, and we'll plan for from Brando, Legion 33. Alright, where's my speed thingy?
Number 2371 Tango, contact Albuquerque Center 124.32.
Where's Brando? Brando, I see, okay. So we're gonna get set up here. What's it say? We go to Yanu, and then to Albuquerque VOR.
Station 2371 Tango, Albuquerque Center, descend to maintain 1000, and I'll get you the altimeter standby.
So we're at 200 knots, so I'm just gonna go flaps 1 for right now.
2371 Tango, the Tucson, and altimeter 2990.
Do that, and Albuquerque 26 Zulu from Brando.
Legion 383, climb maintain 9,000, turn left direct Brando.
Climb maintain 9,000, left turn direct Brando, Legion 383.
And if you need a moment, you can fly that heading for now and reject Brando enable. Just let me know when you're doing it.
I should be okay to go to Brando now. Thank you, Allegiant 383.
Roger.
And climb up to 9,000, pull. And come down here. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Insert direct. Brando, insert. Okay. Brando is above 9,000 at 210. $210. All that is still the same.
Legion 383, cross Brando at 9,000, cleared on Abzula, runway 26 approach.
Cross Brando at 9,000, cleared on Abzula, 26 approach, Legion 383. Alright. I didn't have landing clearance, which is obviously why I flew the mist. He was busy talking to another pilot, so definitely don't want to land. And he gave me a late landing clearance. I could have landed, but why take that kind of risk? It's like Brando is 8,000, so it drops off pretty good there. So we're going to slow down to 190, or 180 rather. 180 is a little better. And we'll go ahead and start the approach phase now, so we don't have to worry about that. And then take this down to 7,000. Flaps 2, all that is still armed. To cross Brando at 9,000. I'm surprised that's not on there. 3. Dropper. Is this thing gonna drop out of the sky or what? No. Okay. It was stuck at 9,000 for some reason. Alright.
We're going to gel loose early this time. Contact Albuquerque Tower 120.3, yeah.
Okay. Albuquerque Tower 120.3, Allegiant 383.
Just keeping you on your toes.
Albuquerque Tower, Allegiant 383, RNAV 26.
Allegiant 383, Albuquerque Tower, wind 2006, runway 26, clear to land.
Runway 26, clear to land, Allegiant 383.
Station 2371 Tango, cleared visual approach into the Cochise County Airport. And Station 2371, no traffic zero between you and the airport. Report your for cancellation or missed approach in the air on this frequency. While on the ground, within 5 minutes after landing on 122.2, change to advisory frequency is approved.
Alright, let's try.
You ready to cancel now, you said? Station 71 Tango, your for cancellation is received. Squawk and maintained VFR will sail.
Hoping it will catch this time. Should get the VDEV popping up any second.
Seattle Center, Mooney 515, Papa Mike, short of 20 at Odessa, IFR departure.
Mooney 515, Papa Mike, Seattle Center is released to departure, collect float if not within 5 minutes, change to advisory frequency is approved.
If not, Austin 5 and over to departure 515, Papa Mike.
Maybe there's something wrong with the RNAV stuff, because I am not descending. Yeah, I think it's broken on the when you try to load it a second time. Okay. Much luck with this approach tonight.
Above, 500. 100 above, 400. Minimum.
515, Papa Michael, center radar contact.
200. 100. 50, 40, 30, 20, retard, 20, 10, 5.
camera's all wonky because I have it still on the DCS profile. Always stop after the stop bar. Albuquerque Tower, Allegiant 383, we made it down, looking for the terminal.
Allegiant 383, taxi to parking via Alpha, and monitor ground, I'll see ya.
Parking via Alpha, 1 monitor ground, Allegiant 383, have a good one, see ya. Alright, we're gonna monitor ground, and ground is... .9. Turn off those landing lights, get the APU going. Turn on our wheel brake fan. Missionary push pilot, yes. That's exactly who I was talking about earlier, yes. Yeah, and Trent Mark is actually really good too, like Dad said. Well, that was an entertaining flight. That doesn't happen too often where you have to fly a mist. So, it can get challenging sometimes. I'm kind of disappointed in those aircraft's VNAV. I mean, the RMP approach. Should have flown that. Next to this American airline. Yeah, I'll park next to that guy. Who was the other chase? I must have missed something. Alright, is that on? Yeah, it's on. And we got power. Kill the engines. Beacon light off. Sometimes the gate doesn't come over until the APU starts to turn off. Turn all these off, turn that off. Is this Sam? No, it's not. Yeah, there it comes. All right. The other pilot. You also watch Matt. The guy in Canada. I haven't seen him. All right. Let's see what my ACARS gave me. $210, I guess? No. I don't know. We'll just end the flight, get credit. Right. Yeah, we'll disconnect. Turn those off. All my sounds are back up. Well, good timing. It's pretty watching. It's funny watching it in fast forward. They definitely did a better job with the landing lights, at least on the exterior side. There's a Mark that joins Trent, but don't know if he has a channel. To me, I prefer the small-time pilots that do the bush stuff that requires more piloting than anything Jet has to offer. Yeah, everyone has their likes and dislikes in this hobby, but we all love aviation. That's what matters. Doesn't matter how you get into the clouds, as long as you're having fun doing it. Let me see who this YouTube is. Oh yeah, he does the little ultralight stuff. I haven't seen him, but I've seen plenty of ultralight videos. I thought about doing ultralight in the real world because you don't need a medical for that. But unfortunately, there's nothing too close around here that has it. All right, guys, that is it for me. That was a good flight. A little stressful at the end, but it made it fun. So yeah, Boulderner, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the channel, and hope to see you around again soon. So I'm gonna go upstairs and watch some TV with my significant other. We're gonna have some fun. All right, y'all have a good. Check out the Airlight 103. Oh, I have. It's a cool looking plane. All right, gal. Have a good weekend. Talk to y'all soon. Chase out.
Chapter 3462. Good day, sir.
That's 5848, turn left heading 200, join localizer.
That's 200 to join localizer, Scott 5848.
Is with you, 21-3, descending on the longs 116 right transition with current weather.
Southwest 3381, Denver, thanks, Quebec, current, expect vectors for the ILS, runway 16 right.
All right, we have Quebec, and we'll expect vectors, is that vectors for ILS 16 right?
That's correct.
Roger that.
Maintain 7,000, so your status localizer, clear to ILS, runway 17 right approach.
7,000 established, cleared ILS 17 right approach, Scott 5848.
957 Juliet Sierra 210, descending via the ski 17 right transition with Quebec.
Station 957 Juliet Sierra approach, altimeter 2997. Expect the ILS approach runway 17 right.
Got it, 17 right, ILS 7 Juliet Sierra.
16 kind of clear 135.3, good day.